Welcome to the Women's Basketball Report. Dan Laing alongside head coach Megan Gebbia. And coming off an 80-point game, how fun is it to score 80 points in a game?
Obviously, it's really fun. And a lot of it came from the bench, which was really nice. And we haven't had a lot of bench scoring. And they're really starting to come on and feel a little bit more comfortable. And I think we're starting to gain some momentum with the last couple games. So it's really nice to be able to put up those kind of numbers and hope that it's not the only time we do that.
And you talk about the bench. One of the things that was really interesting in the game the other night was that everybody scored that was active,
yes.
that you had available to you. You played everyone, and everyone scored at least 1 point.
Yeah, and I think the team was really excited for everybody. It was nice to see the starters on the bench cheering for the kids that were in the game. And, you could tell, like, with the freshmen in there together, they have a little bit of chemistry, which is nice, trying to move the ball quickly. And, no, they don't run the offense the way we would like them to just yet, but they're trying, and they're definitely getting better. And what's nice about this group is that they're starting to push the starters in practice. And that's what we need from them for us to move on and get better. So it's good. Yeah.
And it's pretty impressive that you feel so comfortable with the freshmen to give them so many minutes and to allow them to sort of make an impact and feel comfortable. And that only is going to speak positively for the rest of this season and even moving forward, because then everybody's able to get comfortable on the floor and not be like, I got to get into a game now.
Well, I think part of that is due to injury too. But absolutely, they've worked so hard. They're in the gym constantly shooting. They are definitely gym rats, which is nice to see. So they're getting shots up every day. They're always in the office trying to get extra film and things like that, because they know the more they can learn, the quicker they can learn, the better we're going to be. So, yeah, I do have confidence in them, and I think they come with that inner confidence too. So you have to have a little bit of both, I think, in order to be successful.
And when you go into recruiting, how much of that is a part of recruiting? Do you really want to know the person that you're bringing in, not just necessarily what they're doing on the floor, but the fact that they really thirst the knowledge and are willing to come in, spend that extra time looking at film and just getting up extra shots?
Yeah, it is a part of what we look for, I think, especially with your point guards. I think that's a big one, because they do have to be the head on the floor. And watching Fish, even though we didn't get a chance to see her play live, but just seeing how much energy she brings. I mean, she's constantly thinking about the game, and we're trying to get her specifically to think more like us, and she's getting there. From time to time, it goes awry, but for the most part, she's doing a great job, and that whole class is ballers. So, yeah, I think the work ethic is really important, and just seeing them gel together and feel comfortable is such a relief for me as a coach, because you know that this is the future of your program, and we're going to be relying a lot, even more, on them next year, so they need to get it now. That's how we say it anyway.
You mentioned Emily Fisher. She got a start the other night against Loyola, did well. Immediately set a career high in points, which I guess is to be expected considering she's starting. But she looked really good.
Yeah, she felt really comfortable. And I think for her, she couldn't wait for that time for her number to be called to be able to start. So that was exciting. And she made her free throws. I think that was something she had been working on outside of practice, because our free throw percentage isn't great right now as a team, and that needs to get better. I think she was really pleased with her play, and she had 7 assists, which is what I expect from a point guard. And if you could score on top of the assists, that's money in the bank for us. So yeah.
Another one of the freshmen to bring up would be Jade Edwards, and the fact that she's a Patriot League Rookie of the Week honoree, and had a really big game a few games ago. And she seems to bring a lot of I guess they all do, right?
They're young. They got a lot of energy. Jade is unique in the sense that, like, first of all, we were worried about the Rookie of the Week curse, right? Because you get that, and then all of a sudden you're terrible. And she wasn't that, so that was good. She still scored and gave some great minutes. But I think for her, she's just able to do a little of everything. And as a freshman, to have the confidence to shoot the three, to get to the rim. I mean, she's a great finisher and has terrific body control around the basket. That's huge for us, because we can throw a little lob pass to her or whatever, and I just know when she gets around the basket, she has a chance to finish. And if they call the foul, good. Now she just needs to focus on her free throws and be a little bit more comfortable at the line.
And the chemistry is there for the Eagles as they move forward in the schedule. Be sure and log on to aueagles.com and follow women's basketball across all the social media platforms.